What's going on, guys? Joshua with TektopiaTV. Now, I know that you guys have been wanting to do a little bit of a room tour and show you around some of the stuff, so let's take a look, shall we? Alright, what's going on, guys? So I know you guys wanted to do a room tour and see kind of the studio and the things that I do and what I use. So this is just a really quick brief tour here of some of the things. It's kind of a mess because I just had family over and we did Christmas and all that good stuff. So bear with me here. It's going to get cleaned up a little bit. Over here on this side we have my wife's area, which is, I'll say it's not properly set up. So anyhow, what we have here, what we got going on here is this setup here. Now I know you guys probably seen the video of the office setup video that I did, and this here is kind of like the cubby of where I put a lot of the stuff that I might be reviewing or just some other knickknacks. Like we got a lot of these, new pop vinyls. Me and my wife are like super obsessed with these things now. So we got Michael Myers, we got Carrie, Stitch, Reptar, things like that. Because you got to have all the cool comic book characters and everything, and all the old cartoons that you used to watch as a kid, because those are the best ones to have, right? So anyhow, I got the Steam Link, which I actually picked up for like, man, how much did I pick this thing up for? I think I picked it up for like $5 or something like that. It was super cheap. So I got that going. Down here I have my old mechanical keyboard. I have some random cables, some power cables. I got some hard drives. This was originally supposed to be more of my computer area, like as far as like peripherals to be able to use. Like that's why my Xbox is there. I have my Sennheiser HD 598s. I got those in there and everything else, but I just kind of threw the power cables in there just because I wanted to get this video done. So over here I have my Blue Snowball, which was like the original like mic that I picked up to start doing some of the podcasts and stuff when not Tektopia TV, but A Week in Technology first started. It was originally a podcast, and then I stopped doing it for a while and then decided to come out with a YouTube channel instead. So that's what that is there for. And then I have the pocket there for my Audio-Technica shotgun mic. That's the word I'm looking for. I got my old Zoom H1 recorder here, which I used. That was like the first upgrade that I got to my audio and my channel. Started using the lapel mic with the Zoom H1 in my pocket, which was amazing, and it was a great setup. I got my new Tascam D60 Mark II here, which the thing is badass. I absolutely love this recorder. It is amazing. It has 2 XLR inputs on it. I mean, it has 4 channels of recording. It's amazing as hell. I absolutely love this thing. Paired up with the Audio-Technica shotgun microphone. It is awesome. A perfect setup for YouTube, in my opinion. It's not really that expensive either. I have my Lumi bulb, which I did a review on. It's the spotlight or floodlight bulb that's in there. I could turn that on with my light switch over here if I really wanted to. Adds a little bit of light, I guess. There you go. That might be a little bit better on the lighting. So then I have my iPad box, my iPhone box. I just kind of set those up there just because. Let me swing back around this way. I'll make y'all dizzy. So then I got my slider here, which I did a review on. I got the Per-Gear 360 ball head on there as well, just so that way I can use this for getting some of that sweet, silky smooth B-roll that you see me shoot every once in a while. I got some random crap down here that I just threw there just to clean up a table at last second when people were coming over. I got my box from my RG Strafe keyboard down here. My old Sennheiser's down there, which has a Mod Mic 4.0. I think it's a 4.0. It's a Mod Mic 4.0 on that, which I'm going to try to figure out how I can get the sticky tape back, the part that's stickied on. I'm going to see if I can get that unstuck from there and put it on my 598s, because I got my son the Logitech G430s for Christmas because he hated that setup. He didn't like the multiple cables, which I don't think I'm going to either, but I don't really want a desk microphone anymore. I'd rather have just something that's connected to the headset and be done. So anyhow, that's really about it. I got my extra lens back there. Down below, if you rightly remember, I have my all of my networking stuff there. I have the UPS down there in case you know, stuff goes really wrong. Oh, down there on the very bottom shelf. In case things go wrong, the power flashes, we don't lose the internet at least. So that's awesome. I got my, let's see, this old tripod stand. This was actually my dad's tripod stand from like the 80s, 70s, 80s, something like that. It's a Velbond tripod, all aluminum build. It's got like these clamped legs and everything. It can telescopic neck and all that other kind of stuff. Served its purpose well. My dad used it back whenever he used to shoot film photography with like a, you know, one of those true SLR cameras, you know, with like, yeah, the film and 35 millimeter, all that good stuff. Served him well while he was out in Alaska and all that good stuff. So I started this channel using that and started photography using this actually. And then I stepped up to the one that I use now, which I did a review on, which actually isn't in here. That's bad. But this is the teleprompter. The teleprompter housing that I made, which was really fun to do, by the way, and works out really well. I use it in some videos. I don't know. Sometimes I enjoy doing videos with the teleprompter, but then other times I don't. I know like whenever, like right now I'm doing this candid, I do a lot of ums and uhs as I'm talking because I'm trying to think of exactly how I want to word it. Whereas if you use a teleprompter, it's just kind of like blah, 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 and you just ramble it off. And sometimes it can sound good, other times it just sounds too good, I guess. So it doesn't sound as honest, I guess is the best way to put it. Maybe it's just my way that I write. I just write everything to where it is like very, very spec oriented, you know, just go straight into the specs and don't worry about anything else. So it doesn't feel as personable, I guess, is what the problem is. So maybe I just need to work on my writing a little bit. But using the teleprompter is fun because it's hard to mess it up. Everything works good and it's good in that sense, but the other issue that I have is that, like I said, it doesn't sound as organic. That's the word I'm looking for. It doesn't sound as organic, and that irritates me some. So I'll try to get better at my writing so that way it doesn't sound as bad, but I can still use it. But sometimes it kind of gets in the way. Sometimes it irritates me just because it's hard to move the camera around and do the things that I need to do when I need to do them, because I'm worried about, because I have to set that tripod in front of my other tripod, get the lens all set up, get everything working right, and it kind of gets annoying after a while. So moving on, I got this. I'll move it over here to show it a little bit better. So this is what I'm working with here. I got this Audio Technica, I believe it's the AT8030? I don't know. I'll put it down below in the middle of the screen right now. I can't remember the name of it, but I know it's the Audio Technica AT8048, something like that. But this shotgun mic is amazing. My last few videos that you've probably have watched and seen have been done with that microphone, and it is the bee's knees. I love it. That mixed with the Tascam recorder that you see right back there, that setup there is so clean on audio, it's ridiculous. There's no hiss, there's no hum, it's clear. It has a lot more lows and bassiness than I thought it would. Having it up above my head, aiming down, it actually picks up a lot of the lower tones, which I absolutely love. Doesn't sound like super tinny, which always irritated me with some shotgun mics that I've used in the past. But the K&M, it's a K&M stand. It wasn't expensive. It was like a $45 stand or something like that. It wasn't like anything like super crazy, but it works. It works very, very well, and I love it. Of course, I have my Limo Studio box lights here. I got the other one over here that's not plugged in. But those two lights I've been using since just about day one. They were probably the very first, actually they are the very first thing that I purchased for this channel to make my videos better because I needed lighting. When I first started, I had a lamp, not too different than that one right there, with just a regular house bulb in it. No joke, it was just a regular bulb, like 60-watt bulb, and I just had it angled up and pointed at me, almost like a little Pixar lamp, just shining me right in my face. And that's how I started doing the videos, and it was not good. So lighting was the very first step that I wanted to take, so I went with the lighting. Now, of course, you guys probably have seen the video of my setup. I have the three 24-inch monitors. They're all Acers. These two on the outside are 60 hertz. The one in the middle is the 144 hertz gaming monitor version of it. It is awesome. I absolutely love this setup, but the one thing that I'm going to do, which I'm actually going to do a Final Thoughts Friday on here in a little bit. If you've been watching my channel, you know that what Final Thoughts Friday is. Basically, get a topic, figure out exactly what that topic's going to be, talk about the topic, and then I give my final thoughts at the end. Pretty simple for a Final Thoughts Friday, right? Well, I'm going to discuss what your plans are for upgrading in 2018. So this has a lot to do with what's going on here. I have my little tablet stand back there with my iPad on it, which is kind of tucked away. I got the YouTube plant. Everybody's got to have a YouTube plant. Got the three monitors, and then I have my desk, which this desk here is the Girton tabletop from IKEA, and it has the little sawhorse legs on it down there. I didn't plan to buy it that way. There's a video, I'll link it somewhere, that you guys can go back and watch if you want to watch the whole setup as far as that goes. But I did a whole video on this desk where I polyurethaned it and everything. But it's an amazing desk. I'm absolutely in love with it. I love the look of it. It's just very clean and simplistic, which is what I want. Which brings me to what my main upgrade is going to be, or hoping to be in 2018, is a new case to replace that H440 down there, because I absolutely hate that case now. And I think I really want to try to go with like a 34-inch ultra wide. It'll probably be like a 1440p ultra wide, but I want to get an ultra wide and get rid of these three monitors. I enjoy having the three separate monitors, but I think one ultra wide is just way cleaner for what I'm going for. What I'm going for is minimalistic, super clean design, but I can still get the same amount of work done, and an ultra wide 1440p does that well. So anyway, guys, this is basically it. I have my my other tripod stand out there because I was shooting some video for Christmas. Oh, and I got these as well. So I got these little tiny they're like little tiny shells that just have anchor points on them, that I'm going to put up here on this blank wall above my computer, which is probably going to hold some other things. I don't know exactly what I'm going to put on them, but I got two of them from IKEA. But they're probably going to hold like some of the pop vinyls maybe for the background when I'm doing a video. Or I might put like my lenses and things like that up there. But that's really about it, guys. I didn't really want to make this video too long. It's already running about like 14-15 minutes now. So that's pretty much the studio. I got the Maxnomic Dominator chair still, the lighting and everything, how I set it all up. I can definitely go through and show you, if you want me to, in a video of how I set up before I shoot. If you guys are interested in a video like that, where I actually show exactly how I set everything up before I start shooting, let me know down in the comments. I have some reviews coming out. I'm off this whole week from work, so be on the lookout for some videos. There'll probably be about 3 or 4 of them coming, as well as a Final Thoughts Friday for this coming Friday. So, all right, guys, this has been Josh with TektopiaTV, and let's get ready for 2018. See ya.